All right, let's talk about some mushrooms and how to store them so they'll stay fresh in your refrigerator for weeks. If you're just meeting me, my name is 𝐂𝐎𝐋𝐿 and I teach you how to save money on groceries, and I'm the best-selling author of the Zero Waste Produce Guide, which teaches you how to wash or not wash 75 produce items and keep them fresh for weeks. I got these mushrooms to make our zucchini lasagna, and one thing, I love the lasagna. My husband does not like mushrooms, so I always move the mushrooms over to my side of the pan, but I hate these huge containers that the mushrooms come in. So these take up so much space in my refrigerator, and I try to maximize all of the space in my refrigerator so I can get lots of items in there. I got these mushrooms to make our zucchini lasagna, and I love adding mushrooms to it, but my husband does not. So over the years, I've learned how to kind of separate it, and I have my portion of the lasagna and he has his, but it means that I have extra mushrooms around our house, a lot that I need to eat up. One thing you will see me often do is getting rid of these bulky containers in my refrigerator. We have some other videos on how I do it, not only with produce items, but with things like cottage cheese and Greek yogurt. If you're interested in more videos on how to organize your fridge and save money on groceries, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. So mushrooms are one of those items that I do not wash before I store away, and you can wash them before you go to use them. When I get them out of the container, I will take either a paper towel or a clean paintbrush that I use only for produce to knock off any of the dirt or moss that's on it. And then I'm going to store it in a glass jar with the paper towel at the bottom. And this is one that a plastic lid actually does a little bit better because it lets any of the air escape out of the jar, where a metal lid will keep the condensation in the jar more. And the second best way to store mushrooms is to store them in a paper bag in your refrigerator so that the moisture can escape out of the bag. But I prefer to store them in a glass jar so I can see exactly what I have in the refrigerator at all times. And I don't like any surprises hidden in containers I can't see. And for most of the items, like storing strawberries in the refrigerator, I am going to put a paper towel at the bottom of this jar. But for mushrooms, it actually collects a lot of moisture in it. So as I'm going to use these mushrooms in the next couple weeks, I will check that paper towel and see if it is too wet and needs to be replaced. If you're looking for this size jar, this is a ½ gallon, which fits the mushrooms perfectly. And I normally get these by the case, which comes in a case of 6 at Walmart. And we will put the link for that in the description. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you check out our other videos, like other produce items that I don't wash before storing, and our zucchini lasagna video.